Built around Milton Hershey's chocolate company more than a century ago, there is perhaps no company town in America as iconic as Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Here's a job I'd go for: Kiss Inspector.
But as it often goes in places like this, many jobs that built this town have been shipped out. You can actually smell the chocolate in the air here, but this Hershey factory that is more than a century old is also symbolic of the decline in American manufacturing. And this is the future of Hershey in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's a factory that will employ local workers, of course, but hundreds fewer than before, thanks to modern technology. How did you feel the day that you were told your plant was closing and you'd lose a little under half of your colleagues? What was the first thought that came to your mind, everyone?
Sick.
Sick?
Wanted to cry.
You wanted to cry.
The manufacturing jobs don't exist anymore. And to this generation now, a $10 an hour job is a good job. It shouldn't be like that.
The company has been shedding hundreds of jobs here since it began a major restructuring in 2007. And now 500 to 600 more local jobs are being cut. But in June, union workers voted overwhelmingly in favor of those job cuts, approving a contract that will end production at Hershey's original factory and leave hundreds of their fellow union members out of work. In return, Hershey committed to staying in the town and will spend up to $300 million to modernize its newer plant there. It was vote yes, union members say, or see Hershey pack up and leave. How many of you in here voted yes?
It was either take it and lose this much, or don't take it and lose it all. That's what it came down to.
Of this group, Lori Dykert is the most likely to lose her job because of a lack of seniority. How are you feeling?
Scared. You don't know what you're going to do.
State Assemblyman John Payne worked at the Hershey plant for 30 years.
If that facility would have gone to New York or Virginia or worse yet, out of the United States, we'd have lost all those jobs. And not only would we have lost the jobs for today, there'd be no jobs 20 years from now.
The idea that this company might leave the community altogether is scary, not only to the people who work there, but to everybody else who know indirectly that their livelihoods depend upon this company.
That may be, but unlike many other so-called company towns across America, Hershey, Pennsylvania has a future, with or without its namesake company. The medical center is now the largest employer, and the amusement park attracts thousands of tourists a year.
I actually think we're a stronger community today than we were 40 years ago, where we put all of our money into all of our eggs into one basket and depended on just a chocolate factory.
Hershey, which made a profit of $860 million last year, estimates an annual savings of between $60 and $80 million. Hershey declined to speak with us on camera, but said in a statement, quote, "This project will help ensure the long-term competitiveness of the Hershey company." The company went on to say its historic factory simply cannot be modernized to meet the manufacturing needs of a 21st century business. Our employees at the facility have worked hard, and we are pleased that many of them will transition to the new facility.
I'm hoping years from now, whether you're retired, I'm retired, that somebody else will get employed here in Hershey because we did the right thing by keeping the plant here.
In Hershey, Pennsylvania, Poppy Harlow reporting.